Hello friends, welcome back to my channel English Winglish. I'm here with something interesting and exciting. So today's lesson is based on pronunciation. Friends, it is pronunciation, remember. So we'll talk about certain words where we commit mistakes. वैसे शब्दों के प्रोनंसिएशन के ऊपर आज हम लोग बात करेंगे जिसमें हमें कठिनाई महसूस होती है. अक्सर बच्चे, बड़े लोग और पढ़े लिखे लोग भी बहुत उसमें गलतियां करते हैं. सो प्लीज़ वॉच द वीडियो टिल द एंड so that you can learn the pronunciation of these words. Today in this lesson we'll learn the pronunciation of 20 very confusing and commonly mispronounced words. Right friends? So let's begin the session. Friends, आज का जो सेशन है हमारा प्रोनंसिएशन के ऊपर है और जो फर्स्ट वर्ड है वो प्रोनंसिएशन ही है. The first word is pronunciation. Friends, the meaning of this word is how to say a word, how to pronounce a word. That is the meaning. I'm sure many of you must be aware of the meaning of this word. And see, the phonetic symbol is given here. Pronunciation. Right? And अभी जो मैं बता रहा था तो मैंने एक वर्ड का उच्चारण किया. वो वर्ड था pronounce. How to pronounce a word. See, what is the difference in these two words? Pronounce is, the spelling is P-R-O-N-O-U-N-C-E. This is the spelling of the word pronounce. See, there is N-O-U-N. And what is the common mistake that we often commit in pronouncing this word especially? We pronounce it as pronunciation. Many of us do that. Many of us commit this mistake. But friends, I tell you, इस वर्ड में कहीं भी नाउन नहीं आता है. आप ध्यान से देखिएगा, इस वर्ड में कहीं भी नाउन नहीं आता है. P-R-O-N-U-N-C-I-A-T-I-O-N. So the word is pronounced as pronunciation. Pronunciation. Friends, it's not that difficult, I know. But because of this word pronounce, students as well as many people, they get confused. So they mispronounce this word as pronunciation, which is totally wrong. Right? So the correct pronunciation is pronunciation. I repeat, you just repeat with me. You also try to repeat with me. It is pronunciation. Pronunciation. In that way you can improve your pronunciation. There is no other way out. You need to practice, friends. So I hope I am clear with this word. What is that word? Tell me once again. It is pronunciation. It is pronunciation. Very good, friends. I hope you got it. Now let us move on to the next word. The second word is, it is spelled as H-E-I-R. H-E-I-R. Friends, remember, we don't pronounce it as hair, as many of us do that. बहुत सारे लोग इस वर्ड को hair बोलते हैं. Right? They pronounce the letter H, whereas H is silent here. H is not pronounced in this word. And I tell you, the meaning of this word is successor. Successor. Remember, है ना, जैसे राजा के बाद उसका बेटा उसका उत्तराधिकारी बनता है. उत्तराधिकारी is the correct word in Hindi. Right? Now, coming to the pronunciation of this word, exact pronunciation. Friends, the word is pronounced as air. The word is pronounced as, I tell you, it is air. Remember, air. In phonetic transcription, it is written here, air. You can just see these are the sounds that are represented here. Okay, so the correct pronunciation is air. H is silent, friends. Remember that. That is very, very important. You have to keep that in mind. So friends, let us move on to the next word. The next word is spelt as, it is written as COUGH. फ्रेंड्स, मुझे पक्का विश्वास है कि हम में से बहुत सारे लोग इस वर्ड को एवरी डे रेगुलरली यूज करते हैं, है ना. मैंने अभी क्या किया? कफ. आप क्या बोलते हैं? कफ. हम में से अधिकांश लोग ऐसे ही इस वर्ड को प्रोनाउंस करते हैं. बट फ्रेंड्स, आई टेल यू द करेक्ट प्रोनाउंसिएशन ऑफ दिस वर्ड इज कॉफ. इट इज प्रोनाउंस्ड एज कॉफ, ना कि कफ. सी द डिफरेंस. It is not cough, it is cough. See, the phonetic transcription that is written here, it also clearly says that it is pronounced as cough. So friends, try to learn the correct pronunciation of this word. It is cough. Once again, please repeat with me. It is cough. Friends, I tell you, there is no other way out to learn the correct pronunciation of the words. आपको कोशिश करनी पड़ेगी, सीखना पड़ेगा, learn करना पड़ेगा by heart. Practice as much as you can. Okay friends, so I hope this word is clear to you. It is cough, right? आपको समझ में आ गया होगा. Okay, let us move on to the next word. The next word is pronounced as, see, मिलता जुलता स्पेलिंग है, दोनों वर्ड्स के स्पेलिंग्स मिलते जुलते हैं, आप देख पा रहे होंगे, बट दोनों का प्रोनाउंसिएशन कैसे अलग है अभी आपको समझ में आएगा. द वर्ड इज BOUGH. फ्रेंड्स, इसको कैसे बोलते हैं? हम में से बहुत सारे लोग, कुछ लोग इसको बफ, जैसे वो कफ को बोलते हैं, उसी तरीके से बफ, राइट. बॉग, कुछ लोग इसको बॉग भी बोलते हैं, राइट. सो ऑल दोज आर रॉन्ग प्रोनाउंसिएशन. Friends, what is the correct pronunciation of this word? And what is the meaning of this word, friends? First of all, I tell you, the word, it means the branch of a tree, right? Branch of a tree. You are very much familiar with this word. This is not a new word, I tell you. But how do we pronounce it? What is the correct pronunciation? That is important, friends. Because I told you in the very beginning, pronunciation plays an important role. If you say buff, nobody will understand that. But if you pronounce it correctly, everybody will be able to understand. So friends, I tell you the correct pronunciation of this word. It is pronounced as bow. Listen to me carefully. It is pronounced as bow. Bow. Please repeat with me. It is bow. Bow. So you need to repeat it again and again in order to learn the correct pronunciation. So friends, I hope I'm clear with these two words here. So try to learn these words in this way. Then only you can improve your pronunciation, right? Let us move on to the next word. I'll just keep it simple for you. You just watch it carefully. The next word is very common word, dough. It is DOUGH. The word is DOUGH, very common word, but often mispronounced by many of us, right? It is similar to the previous two words, written as in the same way almost, right? The GH part is there, okay? OUGH part rather, okay? So all these four letters were there in previous words also, but the pronunciation is different, right? There lies the confusion. So how do we pronounce this word? Most of us pronounce it as duff, dug, blah blah blah. But friends, I tell you the correct pronunciation of this word is dough. It is dough. Remember, listen to me carefully. The word is pronounced as dough. Dough. Try to understand, try to mark the sounds, because it is all about sounds, right? So friends, the word is pronounced as dough. And what does this word mean? You know that? It means जो हम लोग अपने घरों में आटा जो यूज़ करते हैं रोटी बनाने के लिए, गूंथते हैं उसको, पहले जो गूंथा हुआ आटा होता है, that is called dough. It is pronounced as dough, right? किचन में आपने देखा होगा जो पानी डाल के आटे में उसको फिर गूंथा जाता है, right? रोटी बनाने के लिए. Fine. Let us move on to the next word. Friends, again here we find those 4 letters are present in this word. I spell this word P-L-O-U-G-H. The word is written as P-L-O-U-G-H. How do you pronounce this word? Friends, many of us pronounce it pluff, plug. I mean, I don't know, there are so many different ways to pronounce this word. People pronounce it in a different way, as per their convenience. It's not at all acceptable, right? As far as English is concerned, we have to stick to the correct pronunciation if you want to be a good speaker, right? So I tell you, the correct pronunciation of this word is plow. Listen to me carefully and mark the sounds. It is plow. It is, once again, I repeat, plow. Try to repeat the pronunciation with me. Then only you can learn the correct pronunciation. It is, yes? Can you speak it loudly? Plow, right? It is plow. Friends, you got the word correct now, right? Let us move on to the next word. And before we move on to the next word, the meaning of the word is very much clear to you, I'm sure. Plow, है ना? जो खेतों में किसान हल लेकर के फसल बोने के पहले मिट्टी को खोदते हैं, हल से लेकर के, है ना? जोतना, है ना? खेतों में जो जोतने का काम किया जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड प्लाव, है ना? और कुछ मशीन्स भी होते हैं, जो टूल्स होते हैं, जो यूज होते हैं फार्मिंग में, दैट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज प्लाव. ओके, so let us move on to the next word, friends. The next word is, again, the 4 letters are present there. Don't get confused with these 4 letters. These 4 letters confuse us, I know. O-U-G-H. The word is spelt as E-N-O-U-G-H. But how do we pronounce it? That is the biggest problem, right? These words confuse us a lot, right? So from today onwards, there will not be any confusion, friends. I'm there to help you. It is, many of us pronounce it as enough or in a different way. But I tell you, the correct pronunciation is enough. Try to mark the sounds, friends. Listen to me carefully. It is pronounced as enough. Enough. See, the phonetic symbol is also written here. है ना? When do we say enough? When जब बहुत अधिक हो जाता है कोई भी चीज़, then we say enough, right? I hope you got the word correct. It is pronounced as enough. E-N-O-U-G-H. Enough. Simple. Right, friends? Now, let us move on to the next word. That is the 8th word of today's class. T-H-O-U-G-H. Very common word. Often mispronounced again. Right? So, many of us get confused in the pronunciation of this word. Many of us say Dow. Right? But that is not the correct pronunciation. Okay. Now, I tell you the correct pronunciation of this word is though. It is though. I repeat, it is pronounced as though. Once again, listen to me carefully. It is though, right? I hope you got that word correct. Well, friends, let's move on to the next word. Very interesting word, another very common word where most of us mispronounce this word very often, right? The word is B-U-R-Y. Ninth word. We have learnt 8 words till now. So the word is B-U-R-Y. How do you pronounce this word? Bury? I'm sure many of you pronounce it Bury or Bury. That is a wrong pronunciation, friends. I tell you, the correct pronunciation is, just pay attention and listen to me carefully. It is berry. It is berry. Right? As you have blueberries, blackberries, in the same way it is pronounced as berry. Remember this word. Right? It is pronounced as berry. Just repeat after me. It is berry. Speak loudly. It is pronounced as berry. The correct pronunciation is, remember this word. Often people get confused in the pronunciation of this word. It is pronounced as berry. I'm repeating it so that you can learn this word. The correct pronunciation. It is berry. Right, friends? I hope you got that right. Okay? You can just see the phonetic transcription also of this word. Right? It is berry. Berry. And what does this word mean? You all know the meaning, I'm sure. When a dead body is put under the ground, right? That is called berry. Right? Now, let us move on to the next word. Again, very interesting word. The word is written as T-I-N-Y. T-I-N-Y. How do you pronounce it? Is it teeny? You got it wrong. I tell you, the correct pronunciation is tiny. Tiny. See the phonetic transcription. Tiny. Right? Repeat after me. It is pronounced as tiny. Don't get confused. Don't ever pronounce it as teeny. And the meaning is extremely small. Very small things are. Even sometimes we refer to small children, young children I mean, as tiny. Tiny tots. Those who are studying in primary classes, they are referred to as tiny tots. So I hope the word is clear. Please repeat once again. Tiny. Right? It is tiny. Fine, friends? Now, we have 11th word of today's class. The word is written as W-E-R-E. Just pay attention. You can just see the word W-E-R-E. Right? How do you pronounce it? Do we pronounce it as where? Yes, very common. But friends, I tell you, that is a wrong pronunciation. Right? You can see the phonetic transcription here. Those who understand this phonetic transcription. If you don't understand, fine, no issues. The correct pronunciation is were. It is were. Repeat after me. It is pronounced as were. Simple. It is pronounced as were. If you pronounce it where, I'm very sorry. That is the wrong pronunciation. Right? That will mean something else. But this word is pronounced as were. Repeat after me. Were. Fine? Yeah. Now, another very interesting word and oftenly mispronounced. Very common word, and it is mispronounced by most of us almost. The word is written as G-H-O-S-T. How do you pronounce it? Tell me, come on. Do you pronounce it as ghost? Yes, I'm sure you pronounce it in that way. But friends, I tell you, it is not pronounced in that way. That is the wrong pronunciation. The correct pronunciation is ghost. Ghost. Repeat after me. It is ghost. Remember, there is no g sound actually. Right? So we cannot pronounce it ghost. That is a wrong pronunciation. Once again, please repeat after me. The correct pronunciation is ghost. You got it right. यस, चलिए अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. आज के क्लास का अगला वर्ड TOMB. Friends, again very confusing and people mispronounce this word, right? It is TOMB. How do you pronounce it? Can you tell me? Tom, right? But I tell you that is not the correct pronunciation. If you pronounce it Tom, Tumb, I'm sorry, that's not going to serve the purpose, right friends? So you need to learn the correct pronunciation. I tell you, the word is pronounced as, just listen to me carefully, it is pronounced as tomb, tomb. B is silent here. Remember, there are certain words where the letters are silent. Here B is silent. It is pronounced as tomb. And what does this mean actually? Tomb means a grave, right? Where a dead body is buried under the ground. That is called tomb. Tomb, not tomb. It is pronounced as tomb. Try to understand. Right friends, I hope you got that word correct. Once again, it is pronounced as tomb. Tomb. Just keep on practicing. Right? Let us move on to the next word. Again, this word also has got B, which is also silent here. Right? And very common word. Right? It's a part of our body. Right? THUMB. How do you pronounce it? Thumb? That is not the correct pronunciation. It is, again, I tell you, B is silent here. Never pronounce the silent letters, right? So it is pronounced as thumb. It is pronounced as thumb. Simple. Keep it simple. Thumb. Okay? I hope I am clear. Let us move on to the next word. Right, friends? So here we go. The next word is COMB. Now, how do we pronounce it? COMB. How do you pronounce it? Comb? Yes, many of you pronounce it in that way, I'm sure. But that is not the correct pronunciation, friends. The correct pronunciation is comb. It is comb. Just mark the sounds. Pay attention and try to understand the sounds. It is pronounced as comb. Comb. Right, friends? I hope you got that word correct. Right? So let us move on to the next word. The word is SUITE. As you can see it clearly. SUITE. How do you pronounce it? Suit? Yes. But again, that's a wrong pronunciation. If you pronounce it suit, I'm sorry. That's not going to serve the purpose. Right, friends? So the correct pronunciation of this word is, listen to me carefully, SUITE. It is pronounced as sweet. Right? And what does this mean actually? It's a large set of connected rooms in a hotel. Right, friends? बड़े बड़े होटलों में जब आप जाते हैं तो बड़े बड़े कमरे बुक कराते हैं और उनके अंदर कई सारे रूम्स होते हैं. राइट? तो उसको स्वीट बोला जाता है. राइट? सो नेवर प्रोनाउंस इट सूट. Just try to learn and practice. It is sweet. Repeat after me. Very good. It is sweet. You got that right. Yes. Next word है ALMOND. Very common word. हम लोग खाते हैं, है ना? हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? बादाम, है ना? जिसको खाने से हमारा दिमाग तेज चलता है. Right? So, how do you pronounce it? Almond? Yes, many of us pronounce it in that way. Almond. Very sorry. That is not acceptable. That is not the correct pronunciation. I tell you, it is pronounced as almond. Almond. L is silent here, friends. है ना, ये जो silent letters होते हैं ना, बहुत परेशान करते हैं. Okay, so never pronounce it almond. No, keep L on a silent mode, right? L is silent, friends. It is pronounced as almond. Listen to me carefully. Almond, right? EYEBROW. क्या बोलते हैं? It's a body part. बचपन से हमें सिखाया गया, बचपन से आपने बोला और सीखा. क्या बोलते हैं आप? बताइए जोर से एक बार. आईब्रो, राइट? हम सभी बचपन से यही सीखे हैं, आईब्रो. बट फ्रेंड्स, आई टेल यू दैट इज नॉट द करेक्ट प्रोनाउंसिएशन. यू विल बी सरप्राइज्ड. द करेक्ट प्रोनाउंसिएशन इज eyebrow. Repeat after me. Eyebrow, not bro, right? It is eyebrow. Eyebrow. So friends, never pronounce it eyebrow from today onwards. Okay? Pronounce it as eyebrow. Eyebrow. This thing, this is eyebrow, right? Let us move on to the next word. The word is SEW, right? What is the meaning of this word? To stitch two clothes with the thread, needle, every day at home, thread, needle and all these things are used to connect two pieces of cloths, right? So how do you pronounce this word? SEW. Sew. Very common pronunciation, but again, that's a wrong pronunciation, right? Never pronounce it sew from today onwards. I tell you the correct pronunciation. The word is pronounced as sew. Repeat after me. Sew. It is, you can see the phonetic transcription. It is sew. Sew. Repeat like that. So never pronounce it sew. No, not at all. Okay? It is sew. As you pronounce S-O. S-O. So, in the same way, this word is also pronounced as so, right? Phonetic transcription will be the same, right? Another word which is S-O-W, right? This word is also pronounced as so, so. So remember the pronunciation of this word, so, right friends? Never pronounce it sew, okay? Now, the last word of this today's session, the word is plumber. It is plumber. Again, B is silent here. We don't pronounce B. The letter B is silent, remember. It is pronounced as plumber. The correct pronunciation is plumber. I hope you must have learnt all these 20 important words, the pronunciation of all these 20 words today. So keep on practicing and keep on learning. I'll bring some more words in the next video. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe the channel so that you can get the notification in time, right? And keep watching, keep learning, stay fit, and don't forget to comment in the comment box. Right friends? Fine, thank you, bye bye, take care.